Have you ever sat down on the couch in the middle of the day? The sun is streaming through the window. The house is quiet for just a moment. You have a cup of tea in your hands. It should feel like peace. It should feel like a gift. But instead, a different feeling creeps in. A nagging voice starts to whisper in your ear. It asks what you are doing. It tells you there are 100 other things you should be doing instead. The laundry needs folding. The emails are piling up. Someone, somewhere needs something from you. And so the guilt begins to settle in, heavy and thick like a winter blanket. The guilt we feel about resting often comes from a very powerful word: should. I should be cleaning the house. I should be getting ahead on that work project. I should be a more attentive parent. I should be exercising. The list of shoulds is endless, and it follows us everywhere. It's the voice of expectation from the world around us and from within our own hearts. These expectations create a standard that is impossible to meet. A standard of constant motion, constant achievement, constant self-improvement. Our culture plays a huge role in this. It compares us to others. Our bodies are wise. They know what they need, even when our minds try to ignore them. When we are tired, our bodies send us signals. Our eyes feel heavy, our shoulders ache, our thoughts become foggy and slow. These are not signs of failure. They are invitations. They are gentle and sometimes not so gentle reminders that we are human. We are not machines. We cannot run forever without refueling. Rest is the fuel our bodies need to function. It is as essential as food, water, and air. Without it, we simply cannot keep going. Think of your body like a battery. Every activity drains a little of its power. Rest is how you recharge that battery. When we sleep, our bodies repair cells and consolidate memories. Good rest improves concentration, mood, immunity, and lowers health risks. It is essential maintenance, not laziness. We have been sold a lie. The lie is that more is always better. More hours worked, more tasks completed, more goals achieved. We are not robots on an assembly line. We are living, breathing creatures who need cycles of activity and recovery. We need cycles of effort and ease. The belief in endless productivity is a trap that keeps us exhausted and unfulfilled. We feel pressure to be on all the time. We check emails late at night and on weekends. When we are overworked, the quality of our work suffers. We make more mistakes and are less creative. We have a harder time solving complex problems. The same is true at home. When we run on fumes, it is hard to be patient and kind. Small annoyances feel like major crises. We snap at the people we love most. The antidote is to embrace the truth of our limitations. We are finite beings. This is wisdom, not weakness. Rest does something profound for our souls. When we are constantly busy, we lose touch with ourselves. We become a series of tasks to be completed: employee, parent, spouse, friend. In the quiet spaces, we remember who we are underneath all of that. We have a chance to connect with our own hearts and desires. Maybe you are walking in the woods, sitting by the ocean, lost in a piece of music or art. In those moments, the pressure to perform falls away. The need to prove your worth disappears. You are not thinking about your to-do list or your inbox. You are simply present. You are simply being. When we create space for stillness, the fog begins to lift, and we discern what is truly important. We make decisions not out of fear, but out of deep inner knowing. The idea of rest is not a new one. It is not a modern self-care trend. It is a principle woven into the very fabric of creation, a gift from God Himself. If we look at the very beginning, Genesis, we see a beautiful rhythm. For 6 days, God worked. And then, on the seventh day, He rested. God rested to set a pattern for us. He declared the seventh day sacred, set apart. It was a gift, not a burden. It was an invitation to stop our work, to delight in what has been made, to connect with Him and with one another. Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Such a tender invitation. He doesn't say, "Work harder than rest." He says, "Come as you are, weary and burdened." He offers rest not as a reward for work, but as a gift of grace for tired souls. It is not a legalistic rule. It's a heart posture of trust, surrender, and holy stillness. When we stop our striving, We honor God's design and accept the invitation to lay down our burdens. It may seem backward, but one of the best things you can do for your career is to learn how to rest well. The culture of hustle tells us the more hours we put in, the more successful we'll be. A tired mind is not a creative mind. An exhausted employee is not an effective employee. Pushing to burnout leads to sloppy, uninspired work and more mistakes. When you're well rested, you can concentrate for sustained periods. Your thoughts are clear. You see connections. Rest fuels creativity. Ideas come when your mind can wander, on walks, in the shower, as you drift to sleep. Rest lets the brain make unexpected connections. It gives the subconscious room to work in the background. If you're stuck, often the most productive move is to step away. Take a break. Go for a walk. Take a nap. Let your mind rest. With rhythm of work and rest, you become more resilient, less likely to burn out, and better able to lead from fullness, not depletion. Your best, most valuable work will come from being well rested. Our exhaustion doesn't stay at the office. We carry it home with us. It sits down with us at the table. When depleted, we have little left to give to those who matter most. We become irritable and short-tempered. We avoid eye contact with our spouse. We miss the small, beautiful moments. We cannot pour from an empty cup. If we don't fill ourselves up, we'll have nothing left to offer. Guilt tells us resting is selfish, yet often the most unselfish thing is to care for ourselves. Imagine coming home with more space in your soul, able to get down on the floor, build towers, and really listen to your partner. When we choose to rest, we model a healthier life for our children. We teach them worth is not based on achievement. This is a countercultural gift for the next generation. By resting without guilt, we create a legacy of grace and build a home that is a true sanctuary, a place of peace and replenishment for everyone in it. If this conversation has stirred something in you, please know you are not alone. The journey of unlearning hustle and embracing rest is long. It is a process of small, gentle steps. Start small. You do not need a week-long retreat. You can start with 5 minutes. Find a quiet corner and simply sit. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. You don't have to do anything. Just be. When the guilty thoughts come, let them float by like clouds. Remind yourself, it is okay to rest. I am worthy of this quiet moment. Start weaving rest into your week. Take a real lunch break, read a chapter, enjoy a Saturday nap. Find what feels life-giving. A walk in nature, listening to music, a hot bath, a conversation with a friend. There is no right way, only what replenishes you. Lay down the heavy weight of should. Stop measuring worth by productivity. Come home to yourself. Come home to the God who created you for a rhythm of work and rest. You are weary. You are invited to find rest for your soul. It is a gift waiting for you. Open your hands and receive it.